Ladies and gentlemen, the Voldemort of Australian TV is back. Yes, that's right. Waleed Aly has gone on the attack again, and this time he's taken after the UFC for promoting violence and great fucking fights and stuff like that. He just doesn't like it, apparently, Waleed. Good on you, champ. Anyway, he's had UFC president Dana White on the show. I don't know why the fuck Dana White would be on the project. I guess some publicist somewhere has tried to convince him that the project's not the most piece of shit TV show that has ever graced Australian screens. I assume it was something like this phone call.
Yes, hello Mr. White. It's Kimberly from the Project calling. Listen, you need to understand that the Project is Australia's #1 TV show when it comes to news. Everybody trusts it, believes in it, and everyone loves Waleed. Oh my God, he won the gold Logie. Didn't you know that? You're going to have a great time, Dana, and you'll probably learn what a white male piece of shit you are. Okay, bye.
Now, I haven't seen the video yet. I've only seen the news reports, so let's all watch it together as a family.
You might not have heard of Dana White, but if you've heard of the UFC, Conor McGregor or Ronda Rousey, then you will be familiar with our next guest's work.
Brutal, colourful, controversial.
Conor McGregor was in court today after attacking a bus full of UFC athletes.
All right, Dana, I need you to level with me. We're talking Conor McGregor, we're talking Nurmagomedov, we're talking that whole saga, all right? So there's the bus incident where McGregor attacks a bus full of fighters. You get really upset about that. Then there's the incident after the fight where Nurmagomedov's blokes come into the ring and there's a scuffle after the fight in the ring from their supporters. At that time, you were livid about this. This is what you said.
It's a very bad night. Super duper, really super bad. I mean, there's going to be an investigation. These guys are in big trouble.
I'm calling this. I can see a smirk on your face as you say this. I don't know if there have been any real punishments handed out to these guys, the big price that they've paid.
You don't know? Why the fuck haven't you done your research, Waleed? Aren't you some type of journalist? You would think that if you're going to have the president of one of the biggest and fastest growing sport organisations in the entire world, in fact in history, you perhaps would have done your research on your questioning, you little shit.
Let's just be totally honest, let's be real. You love this stuff and it's great for promotions, right?
Everyone loves it. It's great for promotion, yes. Everyone fucking enjoys it who likes the sport. Well, not everyone. The diehard, like the real clinical people who enjoy the sport, maybe they don't like it. I love it because I love drama. I guess I grew up on the WWF. I loved the drama of Kane and The Undertaker coming out from under the ring and burying people, and Vince McMahon getting dropped from a fucking crane and his car exploding and apparently dying. Don't know why everyone loved that, but everyone did. And I guess that's why we like this side of the sport. But the thing is, with the UFC, it's all real. These are real people. These are real people talking mad shit. I fucking adore it. It is the best sport, in my opinion, on the fucking face of the earth. And if you haven't got your balls deep into the UFC or into MMA in general, you need to.
Well, let me tell you what. We have a hearing in front of the Nevada State Athletic Commission that's coming up in December. And then they will lay down fines, suspensions, and whatever else they're going to do. They were actually coming after me, too, for the promotion of the fight. So, no, it was a bad night, and believe me, everybody asked me this question. This happened and it was bad, but it's good for your business. It's really not good for business when things like that happen. We don't need that type of stuff to sell a fight.
So there's your answer, Waleed. Stop fucking asking questions. It was all taken care of. The proper authorities did the right thing, right? Conor was fucking arrested, for fuck's sake. All the purses after the fight were held until an arrangement was made with the governing body, and you're still asking questions.
But you don't suspend them. You don't do any. And then in the bus situation where McGregor's attacking that bus, there's like high-def cameras ready to capture it, like, so that the image, the vision's great. Like, it just looks like you're all over this.
Once again, Waleed, haven't done your research, have you, champ, okay? The UFC has a series called UFC Embedded, where the cameras follow around the fighters prior to a fight to help hype the fight up, help sell the fight, help get people engaged with the fighters. Yeah, you'd know that if you did your fucking research, but you haven't. But you're still going to carry on, because this is all about you. It's so important that you get the last fucking laugh, you poor journalist.
Well, we do a show called UFC Embedded where we follow the fighters around. So those cameras were there when that happened because of that. But do you understand? He got arrested. He went to jail. He had to go before the New York, Attorney General, so they already took care of it. What am I going to do?
No, but
what's the suspension going to do?
But you could say
he was suspended.
Yeah,
he was suspended. He couldn't fight because he was in jail.
Yeah. I get it.
How are there any more questions? Surely not. Surely Waleed here is just going to concede that, okay, I was a little bit wrong. Perhaps Dana was right. Okay, fair enough. Let's move on to something else. But no, of course he fucking doesn't.
I get it. So the state suspended him, and you said, come back and fight again. That's what happened.
Yeah.
And if that's...
Look at Dana there. Yeah, that's what fucking happened, Waleed, you dickhead. Of course it fucking happened. I just wish Dana just did what he is known for and unleashed on these fuckwit reporters.
That was actually my question.
That's it.
What happened yesterday? Was it because of
Ariel? He's here.
Okay,
He's here. He's here now.
All right.
You got any questions about the fight?
Obviously, it was a big story.
Yeah,
he's
here.
You spoke about it.
He's here now.
It's a part of the story.
I understand. What's part of what story?
Of this fight. A lot of people are interested in watching this press conference to see if Nick was going to show up because he wasn't there yesterday. So we would.
He's here today, and I guarantee you he'll be there tomorrow at the weigh-ins, and I guarantee you he will be there Saturday.
No one's doubting that, but just wanted to get the reason why.
You want to antagonize him. You want to aggravate him and get him pissed off.
That absolutely not.
It's totally the truth. That's
Asking
why
a
I
question.
knew what your question was right when I called it, right when you picked up the microphone. You never even ask questions first. You usually hang back and wait. Ooh, you had to get that first question. You knew what you wanted.
God
to ask him.
forbid.
You
I
want to
would
piss
ask-
him off and
I would
aggravate
ask.
him. Would you have any questions about the fight?
Not right now.
Okay.
If that's what you want to do, great. I'm not necessarily criticising it.
Not necessarily criticising you. That's all you're doing, Waleed. You fucking... Oh, Jesus. All right, that's it. I have no more time for this bullshit. Waleed, you're a fuckwit. We all know that. Everyone in the country thinks that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not having a crack at you as a person. Okay, I'm sure you're a nice person with your family. But as far as a journalist, you are very, very poor at what you do. That is the only way. And I'm not angry. Okay, let me try it like this. Australia is not angry at you, Waleed. We're just disappointed. Why don't next time there's a big fucking debate, all right? Or next time there's something goes wrong. Or next time that somebody is bullshitting about the fucking wage gap, which is Monday's video, ladies and gentlemen. It's all happening yet again. Why don't you have me on the show? Why don't you have me on live and we can have a discussion, Waleed, all right? Maybe two people with differing opinions on the world. One that is well researched and one which is from a very poor journalist who somehow won a gold Logie because everyone was feeling bad for him. There I said it. Shock horror, motherfucker. Anyway, fucking Dana, please don't do any more press with the fucking project. Are you serious? And for anybody else who has anything to do with the fucking project, just cancel your fucking interviews. It's not worth it, all right? If you want actual people that give a shit, go and find a podcast or a YouTube channel or just something that people watch and actually care about. The mindless people that watch the project do not care what you have to sell or have to promote. They are fucking idiots, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, peace in the Middle East. Be a good motherfucker. Love yous all. Goodbye.